And the talk of the town here is the great Labor Day weekend weather.
Don't you hate when those places are closed?
Yeah.
No, anyways, all right, yeah, the weather is absolutely flawless around our region. It's been like that. Some wind issues last night kept the temperatures along the Santa Barbara South Coast on the warm side of many areas, staying in the 80s, even 90s up by Gaviota. Way late into the evening, it finally did cool off this morning. There's that live shot again. Seen it a million times. Could look at it a million more. Just absolutely perfect. A little bit of haze out there. One of the things with that onshore flow, what happens is the northerly winds, they do tend to come over the mountains, so you get these little microclimates. A lot of fog is expected along the central coast and even down in Ventura County. But this area right here, again, that little sliver, could easily see very clear and dry and even warm skies through the overnight. Got to watch the winds. Hopefully they'll stay at below this threshold, but there is that chance. We do have to monitor that for the next several hours. And we'll go ahead and look at it right now. Winds right now not really showing, and I'm always loving how the direction right here shows it coming in an onshore direction, when the reality is it's more than likely coming in this direction. It looks like those arrows, and you can see, look at the temperature right there. Again, another warm one for Gaviota, so the winds are definitely playing in gear there. Still pretty warm in Santa Barbara at 79, Goleta at 73, and also looking at the humidity values, they're likely to plummet right in that immediate area, even though many areas of California along the central and southern California coast are expecting a drop in the marine layer values, thickening up, pulling it down closer to the earth, and that basically means we should see the humidity values go up across the area. But again, that one little area right there will likely see a continuation of that sundowner wind effect, and as we pull in tight, you can see right here, the northerly winds, they come like this. It gets very dry and very warm, so the fire concerns, even though there's nothing official, are definitely going to ratchet up over the next several hours, and those gusts could be upwards of 45 right below the passes and canyons, and again, a very localized wind event. Your overnight lows for most areas, well, except for the Santa Barbara South Coast, will likely be in the 50s to right around 60 degrees. Again, that South Coast, depending on how long those winds last, they might stay up near 70 till very late, and then as soon as they do sort of dissipate, you'll watch your lows really crash very quickly back into the lower 60s, just like you see there along the Oxnard Plain region. Temperatures tomorrow looking good for everybody. Not a lot of surf out there. A little southern hemisphere energy, nothing like what we saw last week. Water still very nice out there, kind of a mix between about 62 and 68 for areas south of Point Conception, a little cooler as you head farther north. And there's your forecast. We do expect to cool things off ever so slightly through the middle of the work week and then rebound slightly as we head toward the first full weekend of September, which is next weekend. You'll see right there for Santa Maria, the average is about 74, so kind of hovering in that range. San Ynez, same story there, and we'll stop on Ventura, where we do expect to see slight cooling, breezy conditions. Right now, I want to point out, Ventura was about 80 degrees, so it's just absolutely beautiful, and it looks good for Labor Day. And again, a little cool down, and then right back up again.
I remember last year around this time, wasn't it scorching?
I think we did have a big heat wave. That's right, yeah.
So much different this year.
I know.
Okay, thanks, Sean. Well, one pet owner no longer needs to feed her dogs